Dear students, welcome back to our class. Today we are going to discuss triangle division. Okay, we already discussed one triangle division. Okay, in the last class, another concept. Today we are going to discuss another concept related to triangle division. Okay. We saw that the bisector of a side of a triangle through the opposite vertex bisect the triangle also. So, in what ratio does the bisector of an angle at one vertex divide the opposite side? Okay, and hence the triangle. Now, today we have to discuss the condition by using angle bisector. All of you listen. Here we have one triangle ABC. Then AD is the bisector of angle A. Okay. Triangle ABC and AD is the angle bisector of angle A. Okay. Now first we have to find out the areas of the triangles, triangle ABD and triangle ADC. Okay. For that we draw two perpendiculars to the sides. Which sides? AB and AC. Name the side AB as A and AC as B. Okay. Draw the perpendiculars H1 and H2 to the sides AB and AC. Yes. Now, area of triangle ABD. What is the area of triangle ABD? Can you say? Area of triangle ABD is half A H1. Okay, area of triangle ABD is half A H1. Next, area of triangle ACD. Area of triangle ACD. What is area? Half B H2. Okay. Now we have to write the ratios of these areas. Ratio of the area of these two triangles. What we get? Half A H1 half B H2. Okay. Let us cancel 1 by 2 and 1 by 2. Then we get AH1 is to B H2. Okay. Next, let us consider the triangles. Triangle, here we can give another name, P and Q. The points P and Q, sides A and B. Okay. Now consider triangle APD. Triangle APD and triangle AQD. AQD. Consider the triangles APD and triangle AQD. Now we have AD is the bisector of angle A. So angle A is divided into two equal angles. Which are they? Angle PAD equals angle QAD. Okay, angle PAD equals angle QAD. Listen, since AD is the bisector of angle A, or angle A is divided into two equal angles by drawing the line AD. The next what is given? Here angle APD and angle AQD are 90 degree. Why? Yes, we draw perpendiculars to the sides AB and AC. Okay. Angle APD equals angle AQD. This is 90 degree. And also AD is common to both sides, both triangles. AD is the common side of triangles APD and triangle AQD. Okay. Now what we get? Two pairs of angles are equal in both triangles. Okay. So the third pair is also equal. So what is the third pair? Therefore, angle ADP equals angle QDA. Okay. Or angle ADQ equals angle QDA or ADQ. ADQ. Okay. These two angles are equal and these two are 90 degree, and third pair is angle ADP and angle ADQ. This is the third pair. Now what we get? Yes, AD is the common side. AD equals AD, that is common side. Okay. So we can say that the one side and two angles at its ends of triangle APD and triangle AQD are equal. Okay. Then the other two sides are also equal. The other two sides are also equal. Thus, we can write PD equals QD. PD equals QD. Why? They are the opposite to the angles, angle PAD and angle QAD. Okay. From this we get H1 equals H2. H1 equals H2. That is, the heights of these two triangles are equal. Okay. Just I repeat. First we consider two triangles, triangle APD and triangle AQD. Triangle APD and triangle AQD. Okay. Then AD is the angle bisector. That is, the line AD divides angle A into two equal angles. Okay. That is, angle PAD equals angle QAD. The next also, angle APD equals angle AQD equals 90 degree. Why? Yes, the lines PD and QD are perpendicular to the sides AB and AC. The next, so we get two pairs of angles are equal. So the third pair is also equal. What is the third pair? Angle ADP equals angle ADQ. Okay. Then in our 8th standard we discussed if one side and the two angles at its ends are equal in both the triangles, then their other two sides are equal. That is, or thus we can write PD equals QD. PD equals QD. That is, H1 equals H2. Okay. H1 equals H2. Now, here we already written ratio of the areas. ratio of the areas. Ratio of the areas AH1 is to BH2. Okay, we got H1 and H2 are equal. That is H1 is to BH1. Why? H1 and H2 are equal. So let us cancel H1 and H1. What is remaining? A is to B. Okay. So the ratio of the areas of these two triangles is A is to B. Yes. Now also we can write AB is to AC is also A is to B. Okay, that is the sides of the angles and the ratio of the triangles have the same ratio. Now just remember our last result. A line from the vertex of a triangle divides the length of the opposite side and the area of the triangle in the same ratio. Do you remember the result? Okay, let us combine this with the first result. Then we got AB is to AC equals BD is to DC. Okay. Or this is also A is to B. Okay. So let us conclude. In any triangle, the bisector of an angle divides the opposite side in the ratio of the sides of the angle. Okay. In any triangle, the bisector of an angle divides the opposite side in the ratio of the sides of the angle. Students, let us discuss some examples. First one, triangle PQR and PS is the bisector, or PS is the bisector of angle P. Okay. Now listen, we have given PQ is to PR. PQ is 4 centimeter, PR is 5 centimeter. So what is the ratio of the sides PQ and PR? PQ is to PR is 4 is to 5. Okay. Now by using our result we get QS is to SR is also 4 is to 5. Okay. Why? In any triangle, the bisector of an angle divides the opposite side in the ratio of the sides of the triangle. Okay. The bisector of an angle divides the opposite side in the ratio of the sides of the triangle. Okay. So PQ is to PR is 4 is to 5 and also QS is to SR is 4 is to 5. Okay. And also area of these two triangles. Yes, ratio of the areas of these two triangles is also 4 is to 5. Then our second example. Here BD is the bisector of angle B. BD is the bisector of angle B. Now from this we can write CD is to DA. Ratio of CD and DA. What is 3 is to 2. So from here we get, from the figure we can write BC is to BA or AB is also 3 is to 2. BC is to AB is also 3 is to 2. Okay. Then next or third example. Here DC is the bisector of angle C. DC or CD is the bisector of angle C Now you have given the area of triangle ADC is 45 square centimeters. Area of triangle BDC is 15 square centimeters. Okay. So ratio of areas of triangle ADC and triangle BDC equals. Can you say what is the ratio of the areas? Ratio of the areas 45:15. Okay. It can be written as 45:15 can be written as yes 3:1. Okay, that is ratio of the areas is 3:1. Okay, now also we can write AD is to BD or DB is 3:1 and also AC is to BC is 3:1. Okay, we can use our last two concepts by using our triangle division. Okay, can you understand? Yes. So I repeat the concept. In any triangle, the bisector of an angle divides the opposite side in the ratio of the sides of the triangle. In the ratio of the sides of the angle. Okay, not triangle. The bisector of an angle divides the opposite side in the ratio of the sides of the angle. Okay, listen all of you. Next question. In the picture below, the side AC of the triangle ABC is extended to D by adding the length of the side BC, okay, or CB. Then the line through C parallel to BD is drawn to meet AB at E. Okay. First one, prove that CE bisects angle C. The line CE bisects angle C. Next, describe how this can be used to divide an 8 cm long line in the ratio 4:5. Okay. Next, third one, can we use it to divide an 8 cm long line in the ratio 3:4? How? Okay. So let us prove our first part. What is the question? Prove that CE bisects angle C. CE bisects angle C. So listen, the condition is the line CE and BD are parallel. Okay, and one more, the side AC of triangle ABC is extended to D by adding the length of the side BC. So what are given? Is BC equals CD. The next, CE and BD are parallel. Okay. BC and CD are equal. Next, CE and BD are parallel. Yes. Next, taking angle ACE as x degree. Angle ACE x degree. Okay. Then what is given in the question? CE and BD are parallel. CE and BD are parallel. So let us draw like this. Okay. The line CE and BD are parallel. Then one more line is cut. Okay, so here the angle ACE is 6 degree. Now also we can say that angle CDB is also x degree. Angle CDB is x degree. Why? These two angles are the corresponding angles. Okay, we can write x degree. Now also the next condition is BC equals CD. That is, the two sides of this triangle is equal. Then also angle CBD is x degree. Why? The angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. Okay, that is angle CBD is x degree. Next, what can you say another one? What about this angle? Can you say? This is also x. Why? We have CE and BD are parallel. CE and BD are parallel. So, if this angle is x degree, this is also x degree. What is the reason? Yes, these are the alternate angles. Okay, now we can write angle BCE equals x degree. Angle BCE equals x degree. Okay, that is angle ACE is x degree and angle BCE is x degree. That is, these two angles are equal. So we can say that CE bisects angle C, or the line CE bisects the angle C. Okay, this is our first question. What is first question? Prove that CE bisects angle C. Okay, once again, we have given BC equals CD. BC equals CD. Then second condition, CE and BD are parallel. Now, taking angle ACE equals x degree. Angle ACE equals x degree. So, angle BDC is also x degree. Why? These are the corresponding angles. The next, we have given BC equals CD. That is, the two sides of this triangle are equal. So, the sides, the angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. That is, angle DBC is x degree and angle CDB is also x degree. Okay. The next, angle DBC and angle ECB are alternate angles. Okay. So, they are also equal. The next, what is angle ACE equal x degree and angle BCE equals x degree. That is, CE bisects angle C. Okay. So, our first part is over. Then, the second and third part is we can complete in the next class. Okay. Today's class is over. Thank you.